Hi, I'm Bruce from North Star Games, and we're about to play Most Wanted, our new rootin' tootin' 2 to 8 player poker style game. Where you're going to see in a minute, you really just attack people and you rob things. Let me introduce who's playing with me. To my right, to your left, as you see it, Natasha.
Hi.
To my left, Gretchen.
Hi.
And then, of course, you know Big Rick. Everybody knows Big Rick.
Should I say hi too?
No.
Hi. Dang it.
Give him like a yeehaw.
Yeehaw.
Yeehaw!
That's right.
So the first thing you're going to do in this game is select a character. So each of you let me know who you're going to play. We're going to take your piece and we're going to put it out in the 0 area, and then we're going to hand you the card. So you're going to play as Anita Tip. Let me set Anita there.
All right.
Gretchen, who would you like?
Oh man, this is a tough one. There's the girl who looks kind of like me, but then there's a nunchuck nun.
Sister Chuck, a favorite of mine.
I'm gonna go with Sister Chuck.
Sister Chuck,
Yeah,
fantastic choice.
I got it.
There is Sister Chuck. So the neat thing about the cards that I'm handing everyone is that on one side is the character, which you can see, and then some really neat sketches that kind of show you some of the concept art that went into it. And then on the back, it's actually going to show you all the important rank of hands. This is sort of a poker-based game, but it's not poker, so we sort of show you what the rank hands there. And then an explanation of the double crosser, which I'll get into in just a second. Rick, who are you taking?
Trapper Dan.
Want Trapper Dan?
That's right.
There you go.
Shocking.
Trapper Dan is yours. Let's set him down there in the 0 area. And then who am I taking? I guess I'll take the card cheat. I'll take Sly Houdini.
Sly Houdini.
Set him up there. And then we're just going to take the rest of the characters, kind of put them up here with all the money out of the way. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to deal you a 5-card poker hand. This deck of cards, I believe, is a triple deck from 6 to ace. So when you look at your hand and all of a sudden you realize you have a ton of good cards, it's not crazy. That's pretty much how it's designed, so that you'll have a relatively decent hand. And now all my time working in the undergrounds dealing poker is finally
paying off.
Yeah, exactly. So there we go. You now have a 5-card poker hand, and you're going to be using this for all the different pokery type things that we're doing. At the end of every person's turn, you get to refill your hand back up to 5 cards. So, when you're the active player, you're going to get to pick one of the 6 actions that's on the board. This particular configuration of actions, and there are more configurations, is called St. Louis, because St. Louis is the gateway to the West.
Okay.
How you score points is everything you see here on the left. The Pony Express, the Stagecoach, and the train. Those are robberies. At the top of the horseshoe, it shows you a number of cards, 2, 3, or 4. That's how many cards will be a part of that robbery. So you're playing a 2, 3, or 4-card hand. At the bottom it says anyone can join, and that's because anyone can join. So once I say I want to play a Stagecoach, I would put 3 cards out, and then we'd just go around and anybody else could jump in. If you win, if you take a look at the bottom of the card, to the left it shows you 2, 3, and 4 points. That's how many points you're going to win if you win that particular robbery. To the right you just see a guy locked behind bars. That is our symbol for paying bail. So, if you take a look, this whole board, you're trying to get to the very top, to the 13th unlucky poster and become the most wanted in the West. If you look at the bottom of the posters where you would always see that reward, you're going to see a number of money bags. That is how much you pay in bail. So, if you're down in the 1 track and you lose, you have to pay $1 bail. If you're up here, you have to pay $3 bail. So the closer you get to the end, the more dangerous all of these robberies are, because as far as the game goes, you've become more and more notorious. So out here, when you begin and you're down there, no one knows who Sister Chuck is. Nobody knows Anita Tip. But once you get here, so many people have seen your poster that the second you get on the train, they know who you are. So it's more and more dangerous for you, and you're more valuable to be brought in. Okay? So that's how the 3 of those work. You're going to play a certain number of cards. Everybody else is going to choose the same number of cards that they want to jump in. We're going to flip hands up and the high hand wins, and all the other hands lose. Thing to remember at the beginning, you pay no bail. So if you have 4 really terrible cards and someone wants to rob a train, you might as well rob that train until you give you new cards.
Yeah.
Okay? So then as we move over to this side of the table, these are the different actions you're going to find. Everything over on that side is always a robbery. This is where it gets a little more crazy. First action we're going to talk about is the duel. If you take a look at the top, it says 1 to 2 cards. As the active player, you choose whether it's 1 card or 2. At the bottom, it says you choose 1 player, and that's exactly what you're going to do for a 1 or 2 card duel. The winner is going to win the prize there, which is 0 to 3 posters. That's determined by the losing player's current bail.
Okay.
So if you're at 3 and I'm at 0 and I win the duel, you're worth 3 points to me.
Nice.
But if you win, I'm worth absolutely nothing to you.
Yeah.
So what that's good for is as players start to get to the top and almost win, you can start trying to pull them back. Because if at any point you can't pay bail, you have to pay either bail or for every dollar you can't pay, you go back a poster. So if you're getting to the top and you don't have a lot of money, I can start attacking you to bring you back to the bottom. Next is the church. You can repent at any time. If you repent, you get to dump as many cards as you want and you get to draw a hand up to 7. Normally in this game, it's a standard poker game, you have 5 cards. That is when you're allowed to break the rules. Final thing is honest labor. As much as it's good to rob trains and pony expresses, you got a lot of bail to pay in this town. So sometimes you're just going to want to get a little extra cash. For that, you're going to discard cards of the same color. So if we take a look, all 4 suits in this game actually have completely different colors to make it easy. So I could either take those or these, or technically that one, but I don't know why I would, to discard for $2 each. So I can dump those 2 cards, get 4 bags, and that will protect me from future turns. What I like to say to people is you want to get money so you can play like a jerk later. Because then when you decide, oh, well, I'm just going to rob a train, and everyone goes, I don't have the cards to rob a train. I can say, well, you know what? I got $2. Let's see what happens. And that lets you be a jerk. Because if at any point someone says they're going to rob something and none of the rest of us do it, they're just going to get the points for free. There are times when you may let them do that, but make sure that's a strategic decision, not something that just happened because you didn't get enough bail money. Okay? Once you get to 13, that's the game. Do we feel half ready to start?
All right.
Yeah.
Sort of.
Okay, I'll begin.
Ready as I can be.
Okay, so, one last thing before I look at the cards. I'm glad I thought about this. If you take a look, I explained there was the concept of the double crosser. Double crosser means this. Anytime there is a hand that is all aces, the highest card in the game, it will lose to a hand of all 6s, the lowest card in the game. So that means if you do a 1-card duel and you have an ace, I can beat you with a 6. So an ace is never the best thing to have. This sort of does the Princess Bride, I can't drink the goblet in front of me thing. Okay? So let's begin. I'm going to start, just so that you get an idea how this feels. I'm going to begin with honest labor because these cards are not good. So I'm going to dump a 9 and a 6 of hearts. And I'm going to get $1, $2, $3, $4 for it. That is money that lets me be a jerk later. Everybody has 5 cards in their hand except me, so I get to draw 2 cards to get myself up to 5. Gretchen, it's your turn.
Let's see. I think I want to try to rob the Pony Express.
Okay, so you're going to take 2 cards out of your hand and put them face down in front of you. Everybody else decides right now if you want to be a part of that, and I do. I have 2 cards that'll play, and I think win. 2 in. Nope. Okay, so we're going to turn them all face up. I've got a pair of kings, pair of 9s, random cards 9, 10 suited. So my pair of kings wins. My victory point is I get 2 points. 1, 2. Everybody else would pay bail. You're all at 0. You have no bail to pay.
All right.
So then we're going to grab all these, and then we're going to deal cards back. You're going to get 2 cards. You get 2 cards. I get 2 cards. Rick, it's your turn.
I would also like to do some honest labor, being Trapper Dan as I am.
I understand. I understand. That's exactly what you want to do. What are we dumping? So we're dumping 3 cards. Remember, they all have to be the same color.
Yep.
And you get $6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So now I can be a real jerk.
Exactly. And I owe you 3 cards.
Thank you.
Natasha, your turn. And any questions you have, feel free to ask.
I'm gonna do a little honesty too.
Okay, honest labor?
Oh, wow.
Wow, that is a
Not the
4-card honest labor.
Yeah, I'm a super jerk.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I love the art on these cards.
Yeah, the
they're
cards
so
are really
great.
cool. They're actually a different artist that did the cards. We have an artist that works internally for North Star Games, working largely on a game we have coming out hopefully next year called Super Wits and Wagers, which is going to be a comic book themed Wits and Wagers game.
That sounds fun.
in.
And their art's amazing, and they worked on these cards. A lot of people have said that the art kind of reminds them of Phil Foglio.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, which I really love. I've had to. I'm a real playing card purist, so it's taken me a lot to get used to these because I love the art. But there's some part of me that's like, it's not a King of Hearts.
Yeah.
And now the more I see and the more these are so cool, and it's just really neat characters as you look through the deck of cards. Also, one thing to note with your 4 clubs going down, for a lot of folks, if you know poker and you love poker, You're not going to see flushes in this version of the game. You're not going to see straights. You're not going to see full houses. We're playing right now the Gateway to the West. This is the most simple version of the game, so you can get an idea of how it plays. You might see some of those things come in other versions of the game, but in this particular version, we're just not seeing them here. It's my turn. Let's see. I'm ahead, so I have no reason to duel anyone. Let me try the church. You are allowed to in the church to discard or keep as many cards as you'd like. I think that one card is good. I'm going to dump those. So I get 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that is the end of my turn.
And you can do that anytime?
When you're the active player, you can, rather than rob anything, rather than go duel someone, rather than do honest labor, you can go repent, and it will increase your hand size. Now, that's not a permanent increase, but it is a temporary, you have 7 cards. Yep.
All right. As, the resident nun, I am going to go rob a stagecoach.
That's bold, ma'am. That is a bold move.
I'm gonna do that. I wanna rob something.
Okay, I'm in. I went to church. I have a lot of cards and enough money to be a jerk about it.
I'm
in. Cards, everyone's in. Okay, turn them up. I have ladies with a 6. Ladies with a 10 is leading.
10's and a K.
I have junk.
You have junk. So ladies with a 10 is a winner. So I'm on the board, so I have to pay bail. So I have to pay a bail of 1. If I didn't have that money, I would have to go back one step.
Okay.
You're at a bail of 0, you're at a bail of 0, and you managed to hit. So robbing a stagecoach is worth 3 points for Sister Chuck. So 1, 2, 3.
Yay!
And there we go. Now everybody dumps their cards into the discard.
Oh, great.
And I owe you 1, 2, 3 cards. I owe you 1, 2, 3 cards.
Thank you.
I owe you 1, 2, 3 cards.
Yes, sir.
And then I had too many cards, so I only get 1 card now. Now I'm
I
back up to a
see.
5-card hand.
Nice. I like it. On that note, I feel like y'all getting up there in the wand and poster realms. I need to join you, and I'm going to rob that Pony Express.
Really?
I am.
What are you robbing it with?
I'll show you here in a second.
Are those good cards? Because I might have a remedy for good cards.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I could. Let's bring those out. I'll play.
All right.
I'd like to dance.
I'll go. The nun's on board.
Sure, why not?
Okay, let's flip them up. Cowboys.
Dang it.
Damn.
Cowboys, 10s. Cowboys are going to do it. So you are currently on the board.
Yep.
And do you have any money? I can't remember if you
I do
honestly
not have any money.
Okay, so then what's going to happen is your current bail is 1. You're going to go back 1.
All right.
I actually won the robbery, so I get to go up 1, 2. And then everybody else doesn't have a bail to pay.
That's right.
So everything goes in the discard.
I too like to live life dangerously.
And 2. And 2.
Dang it, Rasmus.
Natasha, I believe it's your turn.
Ooh. Dun dun dun. Let's see.
I feel like I have to organize those. I don't know.
Right.
It just got me all of a sudden.
I think I'm gonna try for the Pony Express too.
Okay, Pony
All
Express.
right.
Yeah.
You're not robbing it with really good cards, are you?
Uh,
Okay. Well then, if it's just mint
yeah, it's
cards,
still,
I feel
look,
good.
I mean, look what I have to lose.
I understand.
And I do not have to rob.
You are never
You don't have
obligated.
to.
We're always asking.
Nobody's making you do nothing here, lady.
And then just to note for everybody that plays this at home, we're doing it kind of freestyle, fast and loose, which is the way I think this really should be played. If you're playing with people that are like super duper intense about it, then just go in turn order from whoever was the one that called for the robbery. I don't think you should ever really need to do that, but that would be the rule if you ever felt like you had.
Yeah.
Let's flip them up, kids. Bullets.
Damn.
Yes.
Oh. Okay,
Dang it,
so
nothing.
then neither of you have a bail. I got lucky with a pair of aces. This is what church can do for you. 1, 2. I move up
My
there.
mother-in-law would have to agree with you.
It'll at least improve your cards, if nothing.
All right,
Yeah.
thank you.
2 for you and 2 for me. And I believe you called for that Pony Express, didn't you?
Did.
Wow. So as a poker player, what I'm about to do hurts a lot. But I'm going to throw away a 4-card straight flush.
Oh,
to,
that's what I started with too.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
Oh. So I'm going to take $8, 2, 4, 6, 8 to continue to play like a jerk, which is working for me so far. And for that I get 1, 2, 3, 4 cards.
All
Your turn,
right.
Gretchen.
I think I am also going to do some good, honest labor as a nun.
Okay.
And I am going to
So interesting thing, if you're gonna do honest labor, they have to be the same color.
Oh, they have to be same color. That's right.
Yes.
Oh, boo.
I know.
Hold on.
That's
Wait,
actually, that was
I
not a bad
changed
training
this.
hand.
That was a good training hand.
That was a good
There we
training
go.
hand.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna
There
throw
you
2 of
go.
those away and you get $4 for them.
All right.
1, 2, I think that's 4. There you go. And then I owe you 2 cards.
Yes, you do.
There you go.
Shuffle that.
So something interesting happens
Yeah.
at the shuffle.
Oh, okay.
So I'm waiting for the shuffle to teach the
No.
final rule I haven't
Oh,
taught.
all right, all
It's,
right.
it's the special shuffle rule.
Got excited.
So is it Trapper Dan's turn?
It's Trapper Dan's turn?
Trapper Dan
Come on,
ain't,
Trapper Dan.
ain't getting no respect in this here town. In order for Trapper Dan to get some respect, I'm gonna have to go after that train.
Oh, are you sure you want to do
That
that?
train has been calling my name all day. Choo choo, Trapper Dan. I'm coming after it.
Oh. I'm in. I feel real good about these.
I'm opting
These
out
are
of
good
trade.
cards.
I'm sure they are good
I
cards.
feel really good about these.
Are you in?
No.
No? All right.
Anita's got to find another way to pay rent.
Oh, my bullets and 6s mean nothing.
Nothing.
Trip jacks. 3 jacks is a winner, so I have to
Nice.
pay bail. So I have to pay $2 bail. And then Trapper Dan is going to get on the board for 4
4.
points.
Yeehaw,
1,
Trapper
2,
Dan's in the
3,
house.
4 points. Trapper Dan
Nice.
suddenly come in the game. And now it's about to be time to shuffle the deck. So I'm going to give you that last card.
Boy, here we go.
So it's a deck shuffle. Here's what happens. Anytime you shuffle the deck, you're going to take the lowest scoring card on the robbery side. You're going to flip it over. So now the Pony Express is worth 3 points.
Oh.
So it's a 2-card hand worth 3 points. So what this does is, 1, it kind of reminds you how many shuffles you've had. If that's a thing you feel
Yeah.
like you need to know. 2, it also starts to progress the game.
Yeah.
So as you go along, you're like, well,
Got to kick it up a notch.
exactly.
Yeah.
It's time to kick it up a notch. And now it takes less cards to make more points.
Has to be high noon.
Exactly. How many more cards do I have you?
I need 3 more.
3 more,
please.
and then I need 1, 2, 3, 4. Your turn.
All right. I am going to do some good hard work there.
Okay, honest labor it is for $6, including a bullet, I think.
Oh.
A bullet and a 6.
Yeah. I like to live life dangerously.
5, 6.
Racking
1,
up
2,
the
3.
The jerk
honest
points.
labor there.
Let's see here.
The jerk points.
I'm gonna rob the Pony Express. 2 cards, 3 points, no waiting.
Wow, that's crazy.
I know.
You, sir, are an insane person.
Oh, I indeed am.
And Anita is in.
Oh. Oh.
Pony Express is 2 cards, right? I'm in as well.
That was the rumbling of the express.
Oh, down.
Okay, 2
right,
folks
all
in with me. Ladies. Damn. Oh, ladies is enough to do it.
Nothing.
Son of a gun.
So 1,
Right.
2, 3 points. Yeah, you're not on the board yet. You owe $1.
$1, whatever.
There you go.
Wow. I owe what,
2,
2
please.
cards? That's
Yep.
what it is.
All right.
2 cards and also 2 for me. I would also say I'm going to provide one strategy tip. Since you're at 0 and I've now moved into the free zone,
Should start
it's time
dueling
to
you
start
too?
dueling me
Okay.
and pulling me back.
Yeah.
Or at least costing me this money, so I have to burn turns to get more money.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. My turn?
Yep.
All right. I'd like to duel you.
Oh,
Ooh.
that's a
Pulled it out fast.
Ooh, a 1-card duel.
1-card duel. Okay, so the question is that a 6 or is that an ace? I don't know which
Gotta
that
find
is.
out.
Choose wisely.
I think this is gonna work.
Do you feel comfortable with that?
I don't. No,
Are
not
you
at all.
sure?
No, ma'am. No.
Ready? Pew pew.
Ah! So
Beautiful.
that cost me $3. But remember, I spent all that time working earlier, so I could be a jerk now.
Yep.
So that did save me, and then you get 3 points for it. So 1, 2, 3, because my bail is 3. There's your card. There's my card. Rick, your turn.
All right. You know what? You just got bested. I
did?
think I'm going to best you too, sir.
How many
Oh,
cards?
boy.
Oh.
How many cards?
I'm thinking 1 as well.
It's a 1-card
Whoa.
duel.
This town ain't big enough for the both of them.
Oh, I can't. These are not the cards you win a 1-card duel with.
Are they not?
Oh no. I guess I'll have to sneak this one by.
Oh.
Oh.
Draw.
Pew pew.
Yep.
Oh.
$1, $2, $3. And then you move up 1, 2, 3 points.
I like that our pistols make a pew pew sound.
I know.
Of course.
They're space
Yes.
pistols.
Yeah.
Hey, gun is a gun.
And now
All
is
right,
your
my
turn.
turn. Ooh, let's see. I'm gonna follow suit, literally, and pew pew.
Oh.
Julia with 2.
Oh, I want to cuss. I want to
With
cuss
2.
right now. That's how unhappy.
2.
2 card. Oh,
2
oh,
cards.
well, if it's a 2 card, wait, you know what? No, I'm gonna play real cards.
Oh,
I was gonna
play real
I was gonna throw cards away because no, I'm gonna play real cards. Let's see what happens. Let's see if I get lucky. I do not. Oh,
Nice.
1,
We're
2,
coming for ya.
$3. I'm safe again.
Wiped out,
You're
though.
now on the board.
Yay.
1, 2, $3.
That was beautiful.
Oh, this is the worst
you.
of times. There you go. There I go.
we are coming for you, Sly
You
Houdini.
clearly are. Oh, am I going to throw an ace away for labor? I think I am because I got to try and weather the storm. So I'm going to take $1, 2, 3, $4. You are the storm. Collectively, you are the storm. Gretchen, it's your turn.
All right, it's my turn. I think I want to rob a stagecoach.
Ooh.
Bold.
Boy.
That is
That's bold. I'll stay out of this. I
I'm a
can't
bold
afford to lose.
lady.
Wait, that's a 3-card
That's
run?
a stagecoach is a 3-card
That's
hand.
a 3-card hand.
Dang, that's crazy talk. I like it.
3 cards.
I'm out.
Yeah, I took my
All right,
3-card
let's
hand
see all
apart to
this.
lose to you.
Yep. You're welcome.
Trip 9s.
Nice.
Wow.
3 9s will do it.
I had nothing.
That is all of the 9s. So then, let's see. Sister Chuck goes up 1, 2, 3 points.
I lose
Nice.
3.
You lose
I'm coming for you,
$2.
Sly Houdini.
Oh, 2. All right, cool.
You
I'll
are
take
at the
one.
2 poster
Yeah.
range. So just to know, whenever you take a look at whatever mark you're on, you want to take a look at how many
That's
money
your bail.
bags are on your poster. That is
Yeah.
your bag.
I just got really excited. I thought I was a little further ahead than I was.
I know. I understand. There's your 3 cards. 3 9s. I had 3 10s I stripped to lose to your Cowboys.
Wait, is it my turn?
Cowgirls.
That's true. Oh, I do believe it is your turn.
Look at him.
Yes, sir.
Who's there?
The train is coming.
Oh,
I feel it.
Right.
I feel a
We're
train,
robbing a train?
robbery.
I'm not robbing a train.
Nope.
Ooh, do I really?
So here, I just want to let. I feel like I need to let you
Somebody
know
needs to play.
if you don't stop him, he just robs a train for
Yeah.
4 points. I'm not saying that you have the cards to do it. I know I don't.
Yeah.
You know what?
And you might just want to let him go and then duel him back.
You know what? You know what? I'm gonna go for this train.
Uh oh.
Choo choo. What you got?
Pair of
Hey.
Cowboys.
I got 2 pair. But
8s and 7s will do it.
Yep.
Trapper Dan goes up 1, 2, 3, 4 points to take the
Holy
lead.
moly.
How much do
Sister
I pay?
Chuck goes $2.
You
ah,
dollaroonies.
And then
man, that
I owe
felt,
you each.
felt so good.
I owe you 4 cards
Yep.
and 4 cards.
There's so much silver and gold on this train. Silver and gold.
They're just handing it all to me. I don't even know how it works. You brandish a pistol and everybody's willing to give you their money.
All right, so I have a question for
Yes.
you. Now that I am just 2 spots away from potentially becoming the most wanted individual,
Yes.
do I only need to work on a 2 or anything beyond that gets me there?
Anything beyond that gets you in. It's not like the old roll and move games
Okay.
from the 60s where if you get
Yeah.
in by exact count.
Yeah.
If you've done enough Robin partner, you just become the most wanted.
Thank you.
You win.
Thank you.
Public enemy number
We
1.
all lose. You win. All right. So I believe my little Miss Anita is going to go to church.
Okay, how many cards do I owe you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. There you go.
Thank you.
Ooh.
If I were reasonable, I would do the same thing.
Are you feeling unreasonable today?
I'm feeling incredibly unreasonable. How good are your cards, right?
They seem like they almost could be waterproof, so I think they're pretty good cards.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's good to hear. That's a North Star trademark. Quality
Quality
componentry.
cards.
Oh,
Yes,
nice.
quality cards.
Let's 2-card duel, Rick.
You and me?
Ooh.
You coming at me?
I am.
I feel like I
Bringing
just
out the
went
guns.
do-do-do-do-do.
Pew pew pew.
Oh, I was hoping you had aces.
Ha!
Oh,
Oddly, I did not.
and you won.
And that's
Ah,
And
it.
it
Way in the
ended.
game, Rick.
You're welcome.
Oh. It ended on the duel at high noon,
It did.
as this game should end.
Yeah.
Throw that $3 in begrudgingly.
So one of the things that I think would be a funny thing to add in here is if he would have also thrown down queens, it becomes like war.
Yes.
Ooh.
In the event of any
Love
tie,
war.
and that also includes like the 1-card showdown.
Yeah.
If we both throw an ace, we have to throw another
wondering
card
about
until
that.
somebody does it. If you manage to go through all of the cards in your hand, you then just have to start drawing from the top of the deck.
Ooh, cool.
And so
That's fun.
when I played this, we got Johnny and I got into a duel like that at the very end. And it was,
awesome.
I played 2 queens, he played 2 queens. I played a jack, he played a jack. A 9. Both lay down 9s, and I'm like, 7. And he was like, 8. And I was like, oh, but it was so fun. And I think that's one of the things about this game is, like you said, fast and loose, makes it very fun. And, you know, it's such a fun game.
And then what's really neat is people talk about replayability a lot. So what we've played is what's called St. Louis, the gateway to the West. Those cards flip over to add more points. These actually flip over to brand new things. So the church can become the saloon. You pay $1. You can then discard and draw to 8. The duel becomes the shootout. You can now choose as many players as you want. So I could take all of you, make you all have to come fight me in a 1 to 3 card battle for 2 points.
That's so cool.
And then this one is dishonest labor. $2 per suited card, and you can bluff. So what I can do is this, is like your turn where you had 4 cards, and they were all different colors, you could have said, 4 cards, $8. And anyone can try to call you if they want you to take the money from
Sounds like BS.
Yeah, so you're completely allowed to, in that case, just
cool.
lie. There's also what I'll say is if you have this game and you read the rules, you're going to see at the very back of the rule book, there's a paragraph kind of hidden after the credits that says, oh, you can find the treasure of the ghost. There isn't a lot of stuff in this box necessarily. Once you look in the box, if you just start rooting around, you're going to find a travel guide with a bunch of new locations and a whole bunch of new cards that are going to let you play new scenarios.
Cool.
So there's even more replayability in the box, but you have to go digging for it. But it is there. There are more things in there that are going to let you play.
That.
It's really neat. Actually, there's if you find it, it's a hidden treasure. If you find it, there's actually a travel guide with maps that actually covers some of the trails that the settlers took out to the west, and it'll give you a new layout. So you can do like Dodge City and Carson City and Silverton, and they are just different layouts of cards. So there's a lot of different things this game does.
It's a whole bunch of games in one.
Yeah,
I love that.
And it plays up to 8 players, so 8 of us could have done this if we had 8 here.
Or teams too,
or
right?
teams,
you could do a team.
you could.
Yeah.
Or you can go all the way down to 2. If you go down to 2, it plays
nice.
exactly the same, but the town has a sheriff. So if you're going to rob the Pony Express, you don't get to do it without somebody facing you. So the sheriff is going to get the number of cards that your hand consists of times 2. So if you wanted to rob the Pony Express, I still get to make a decision, but the sheriff is going to get 4 cards from the top of the deck.
So it's like a ghost player.
It's a ghost player, and he's
cool.
there just to make sure that you can't just run away with it. You can't really bully somebody.
Yeah.
You actually have to make decisions. And what's fun is usually you're going to beat the sheriff, but it's a lot of fun when you come in with like a pair of 8s because you know the other player doesn't have it, and then he flips over 4 aces.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, he not only beat you with the first 2 cards, he beat you with the last 2 cards. Get out of town.
Yeah.
So Most Wanted really does a lot of cool things, and this is for, you can play this with people that don't normally play games or they only kind of know poker. If people say they're scared of poker, there isn't so much poker in here that I think it gets super complicated.
You did great.
Absolutely. So there's just a lot of cool stuff here.
I like it.
Yeah, this
Very
is
cool.
fun.
It's a lot of fun.
I love this.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
And I won. Yeah.
Thank you so much for joining us. If you want to learn more about this game, check it out at northstargames.com. If you want to learn about all the other things we make, just take a look around. They're here. If you'd like to hear about games before they come out, please join our email list. We would love to have you on there and tell you about all of our new releases as they become available. And once again, thank you so much for watching.